Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to you if this is your first time. Today I'll show you how you can take a scrap piece of 2x4 and turn it into 3 sets of different table decor that can be used for parties, weddings, and the like. And assuming you can market these well, you should be able to ask for a decent price, over $25 for each one of them. Or you can rent out sets of 10 or 20 to make repeat income. It all depends on how well you're able to stage and market them very well. If you'd like to see how to make this one, I'll put a link to it in the card above, and then you can watch that video next. So the first set is a rectangle, the next set is a triangle. It is also easy to make, granted you have a table saw. So each of the triangles will be 3.5 inches wide, so a board length of 11 inches will be definitely enough to accommodate for the blade size as well, with a standard blade size of 1/8 inch thickness. The next step is to cut the groove, which will be used to hold place cards. And so the blade height is set to 1 inches, and then the distance between the blade and the fence will be 3/4 inches to allow the blade to make the groove right at the center. Once the groove has been cut, the next step is to cut the actual triangles. To do this, I'm using a 22.5 degree angle on the miter saw to make those cuts. As you will notice, the top of the triangle is not a pointed angle to allow for the card to have enough room to sit in. At this point, I want to quickly remind you that all you need is a little bit of faith and some action. To cut the third one, I'm using a bandsaw instead of the miter saw because it's safer that way. Next, I use a speed square to make a 45 degree angle that will be cut out. From the top of the board to the top of where the angle is approximately 1.5 inches, and as you can see, I left 1 inches from the right side to allow the angle to be approximately about 2 inches in. If you have a family member or a friend who you think might like this video, please share it with them. Thank you. And now to the not so much of a fun time, sanding, and there's more sanding that I did by hand. If you have not already done so, please click on the like button to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post a new video every Saturday, so about noon every Saturday you will get a new video with a project that might inspire you or encourage you to have faith and take little steps in your woodworking journey. For staining, I'm using two colors predominantly, chalkboard color, which is supposed to be black, and white. The chalkboard, I've had that for a while and it didn't seem like it was black to me, so I had to shake the container a few times before I got it close to black. So I'm doing solid black and a few dual tones with the white and natural and black and natural, as you would see in the video. I'll also do one set that will be left all natural, that will just finish with boiled linseed oil, and then later on in the process I'll just spray all of them with the 3 coats of polyurethane because they will be exposed to moisture at some point. After about a third coat of the chalkboard paint, I was able to get it closer to black. And as I mentioned, there's one set that I just used boiled linseed oil as the finish. And here it is. We made a total of 3 distinct sets of shapes from approximately a 4 to 5 foot long scrap 2x4 to make all of these. And let's say you go really conservative and sell each one for $15, you'll make $135. So even if you bought a 2x4 for $5, you'll be making $130 profit, assuming you don't have to buy stain or any extra materials. And as you would see, I used a laser to cut out the numbers that I used for each one of the signs. If you don't have a laser, you can draw these freehand. Some people really like the ones that are hand drawn, or you can get a stencil and use a stencil to draw out the numbers. I hope this encourages you to go try one of them, or make all 3, or probably be inspired to make an even better one. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video up to this point. Take care and God bless. And as always, I hope you will have a tangible experience of God's love today.